tentacles sticking out from the sand. But this is not a plant, it's a human-eating monster, this woman who doesn't believe in evil. Just as I stepped into the sand, my feet were stuck to death. No matter how hard you try, you can't pull it out. Boyfriend witnessed the incident, jump out of the car immediately for support. But then it was sucked in by the sand, accompanied by the wailing of men. He was engulfed by the yellow sand like this. There's no bone residue left. The curly-haired girl tentatively reached out to the sand. He found that these tentacles did not seem to extend indefinitely, so as long as you are not close, it should be safe. Just then, little Pang not far away woke up. I found myself half trapped in an iron bucket, continuously greeting and teasing his people, still wriggling to get out. His companions quickly persuaded him to stop. Indicates that there are monsters underground that eat humans. Look at everyone's serious expressions. Xia Pang suddenly realized the seriousness of the problem. It quickly stopped. Everyone wants to call for help, but I don't know where my phone went. And the car also had its headlights on all night. There's no electricity left at all. There's no way. Everyone can only wait in place for rescue. A few hours have passed. The temperature of the beach is getting higher and higher. Everyone is also gradually dehydrating. It seems like there's no way out. They are all about to die of thirst. At this moment, Yapang realized that it was not far away. There is a broken eggshell. It seems that the monster should have hatched from inside. Goldilocks thinks. Since the monster has just hatched, it hasn't been long. I think his attack range should not be large yet. So he opened the box and took out a package of ham sausage. Quickly threw it towards the distance. Want to measure the specific range? But ham sausage will be swallowed soon. But he didn't give up. Continue to try. Finally, after throwing the fourth one, the ham has finally stopped moving. It seems that as long as we escape there, can be temporarily safe. Our way takes out the surfboard in the boot. He threw his surfboard onto the beach. Put surfboard under your feet alternately, step by step towards the destination. But as he was about to take his final step, an accident occurred. Assistant controls the surfboard to slide backward. He was completely suspended on the beach. Next second, countless tentacles suddenly emerged from beneath the sand. Men are not doing push-up, but hiding from monsters that eat people in the sand. When the monster is about to catch you, a man pushes hard, successfully jumped onto the table. Unfortunately, my stomach was still scratched by a monster, and then she started vomiting incessantly. Question marks of all sizes begin to appear on the stomach. His stomach immediately began to fester. The situation has become increasingly serious. Men can only lie down on chairs, waiting for the verdict of fate. Unfortunately, after devouring several people, the monster, gradually starting to evolve, even the tire can puncture. Several people in the car are in danger. It seems that there isn't much time left for everyone. Goldilocks don't want to sit idly by. Decided to go to the trunk to pick up the phone. Carefully standing on the bumper, slowly opened the trunk with the key. Just as I was about to get my phone, the trunk suddenly fell down. It directly stuck his finger. Suddenly, a police car drove in not far away. Everyone suddenly saw Hope, shouting for help to the police. Everyone quickly told him, "There's a monster in the sand." Asked the other party to call for help and reinforcements. But the police look at them. I don't believe it at all. Immediately opened the car door and walked down. Fortunately, his dander is thick enough. The tentacles of the monster cannot pierce him. Came to our side. Discovered that his stomach had ulcerated. I thought he sucked flour. Prepare to bring several people back to the police station for questioning. Just as he was about to pull out his weapon. When you want to do something, the accident happened, and his key fell to the ground. He reached out to pick it up, but the palm of the hand couldn't pull out countless tentacles. Make him cling to her to death. Hurried to take out the self-defense spray. Sprayed a circle around the arm. The tentacles suddenly receded. I haven't waited for the police officer to be happy yet. I found that half of my arm was eaten. Next second, he fell all over to the ground. The body is quickly engulfed by monsters. In the end, there wasn't even any residue left. Now everyone's hopes are once again shattered. But the man noticed that the police officer was not attacked when he walked in. It should be because he was wearing leather shoes. You can wrap a towel around your feet, as long as the monster does not directly contact the skin, will not be sucked into the sand. So the black girl threw the towel over. But when it comes to the second piece, I accidentally fell off. The man just accidentally fell on the beach. Many tentacles unexpectedly emerged from the sand. Stubborn on his body, instantly enveloped his entire body. Companions can only listen to his heart-wrenching screams. Nothing can be done. Not for a while. He was completely devoured by the monster. There's only a pool of blood left. Goldilocks look at this scene. The feeling of sadness is beyond measure. But we can't sit idly by now. He quickly dismantled the remaining railings, throw it on the beach, then jump onto the car. Just step on the railing. Can only come safely. Come to the place where a way is located. Seeing the blonde and black girls pass smoothly, but the curly-haired girl had an accident. I saw him with an unstable center of gravity, falling on the beach. I never escaped the fate of death in the end. And Xiaopang is not optimistic either. Under constant rotational friction, he shed a lot of blood on his body, immediately attracted a large number of tentacles. I solved it directly from under the iron bucket. His black sister wrapped the twisted pair in a cloth. Sure enough, the monster didn't attack him. He ran quickly, 3 young Sure jumped onto the police car. I haven't waited for him to be happy yet. Monster launches another attack, continuously shaking the police car. Black girl falls and falls, suddenly passed out. When I wake up, it's already dark. Fortunately, Goldilocks and Owe are still here. He climbed onto the roof of the car, found an inflatable cushion. After being inflated, it was placed on the beach. After that, he helped Owe smoothly to the car. At this point, the tentacles reappear, continuously attacking the blonde outside, and it also turned into fluorescence. Goldilocks everywhere. After discovering that 2 barrels of gasoline were all spilled on the beach, quickly ignite a match, threw it towards the ground. A raging fire erupted around the area. Monsters are also killed, not by your side. After dawn, a diver knocked on the car window. It's okay to see the other party, so Goldilocks opened the car door, carefully touching the sand, confirmed that the monster has disappeared, helping the black girl leave together, and the terrifying monster did not die, just escaped to the sea, waiting to continue hunting.